KCP.
This is a Fox News alert. U.S. fighter jets strike 2 locations in Syria in retaliation for Iranian-backed militia attacks on U.S. bases.
In that statement by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, they call these narrowly tailored strikes in self-defense. If this is after U.S. forces in the Middle East have come under attack, pressure was ramping up not just in the White House briefing room, the Pentagon briefing room, and there was pressure to respond.
Fox's Lucas Tomlinson in Israel. In Maine, mass shooting suspect Robert Card has been on the run for more than 30 hours. Residents still urged to shelter in place as the manhunt expands.
The Coast Guard has become involved in this broader investigation. Notably, Card's vehicle, that Subaru found in Lisbon we've been talking about, close to it docked. There is concern that Card knew about boats, and there's a lot of water up here in Maine.
Fox's Molly Line. Card suspected of killing 18 and injuring 13. I'm Carmen Roberts, and this is a Fox News Alert.
When seasonal allergies or clogged sinuses are making you miserable, you want fast relief. But there's confusion about which cold and allergy products work and which ones don't. In fact, oral phenylephrine, a drug found in many oral decongestants in the cold and allergy aisle, is currently being evaluated by the FDA because it may be ineffective. Luckily, there's an alternative solution that provides fast relief, and it's called Navage. Navage is the natural drug-free way to relieve congestion by sucking out the allergens, germs, and mucus that can make you stuffy and miserable. Nasal irrigation works, and Navage makes it quick, easy, and most important, it will help you breathe better. Don't take a chance on medications that may not work as promised. Instead, trust drug-free Navage to help wash away the source of your misery so you can breathe better, snore less, and feel healthier. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Bodark Lake, the first major lake to be built in Texas in 30 years. Introducing Bodark Shores. See for yourself. Watch the video tour at 888-608-LAKE.com. Be among the first to own property on Texas' newest lake, a ground floor opportunity. Just north of DFW, Saturday, November 11th. The grand opening, the most anticipated lake community in Texas. Stunningly beautiful and private property. And the prices, a dream come true. 888-608-LAKE.com. 1 to 10 acre lake properties from only $89.9. A prestigious gated entrance, heavy weather, covered boat slips, a private lakeside park designed for a lucky few to make every day feel like a luxurious vacation so close to home. Your chance to be the first generation to own lake property here. Call now for your invitation to the grand opening and meet Dallas Cowboy Hall of Famer Randy White November 11th. Space is limited. 888-608-LAKE or click 888-608-LAKE.com.
It's spooky season, and many of us are dealing with toilets and faucets with a mind of their own. If you've got a haunted toilet that runs on its own, or a dripping faucet is making your water bill terrifying to open, it's time to call Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. Lambo here. Benjamin Franklin Plumbing has some scary good deals going on for the month of October. When you get one toilet or faucet rebuilt or repaired, Benjamin Franklin Plumbing will give you $25 off. Fix 2 and get $50 off. Fix 3 and get $100 off. Benjamin Franklin Plumbing is who I trust with all of my plumbing needs. I love that they're female-owned, and they won't send monsters to your home. And their plumbers are extensively background checked, drug-tested, have no skeletons in their closet. They're not only the true experts, but they're also the puncture plumber. They pay you $5 for every minute they're late, up to $300. Call today for their scary, good, fix more, save more special. Call 866-4BEN-NOW, or you can schedule online at benfranklinplumbing.com.
You know when you start up a motorcycle and you hear it go boom, boom, boom when it takes off? I was losing that. I was losing my energy. I started using Balance of Nature about a year and a half ago. Noticed the results immediately, and I went, oh my gosh, this works. This is what I've been missing all my life. I missed my Lava Boom. I got it back.
Start your journey to better health with Balance of Nature. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com to get 35% off your first preferred order with free shipping.
syndicated talk show host, Jerry Reynolds.
It's the last weekend of October, and as you know, the deals always get better then. Inventory levels are good, incentives are great, and trade values are still extremely high, making this the time to make a trade. Until Tuesday night, 2023 F-150 XLTs have 3.9% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months plus 2250 cash back. If you've been eyeing the hot 2023 Bronco Sport, it's got 3.9 APR for 60 months, and one of my favorite SUVs, the 2023 Ford Edge, has 0% APR for 60 months plus $4,000 cash back. And these are just a few of the great deals. We don't know what November will bring, so rush to 5-Star Ford in Carrollton, North Richland Hills, Louisville, Erdhouse. Great people to do business with. CFAC.com.
Your latest news, traffic, and weather.
If you're not informed, then you're out of the loop.
All you have to do is ask.
Alexa, open WDAP.
Show.
It's Runner Radio. He's Eric Harley, and I'm Gary McNamara. It's a Friday show. Let's hear what you have to say. Let's go to Eddie in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Eddie, welcome. You're on Runner Radio. Hi, Eddie.
Gentlemen, we mock the squad for their nuttyism, and yet, should they scare us more, or the voters of their districts who continually re-elect them and put them back into office? What is your opinion on that one?
Well, I would say that if you're talking about, you look at, for example, look at George Santos, for example, on the Republican side. Not exactly what you want to see in a congressperson. You have these districts, some of these districts can be so small and so concentrated into a particular area that once you get in, you can be a radical or a nut job, and you can survive. But to take it a step further, where I think, where you make such a great point, is when you get enough nutcases up there because people elect them not believing that they'll actually do something, and then you get what you got this week and the week before, when you see the polling on young Democrats and young people that are mostly Democrats still, and the fact that they actually support genocide against the Jews. Then you look at it and you have a completely and totally solid point. There's a big problem in this country, especially with young people. Now, older Democrats didn't feel the same way, as the polls show. But younger, and they didn't break it down Republican or Democrat, but I guarantee that if you broke it down to young people in that poll, you would see that the vast majority are Democrat young people that support the genocide of Jews. And the higher educated they are, the more likely they support the genocide of Jews.
And that's what I would say. Not that I know that any of the following applies in those cases, these districts of anyone in the squad or any radical in terms of the rank and file. But we have to remember what you brought up earlier, Gary, and that's the clueless voter, the uninformed voter, and they're going to go out, they're just going to, pull the lever because the campaign did their job, right? Getting the message out, branding, whatever it was, and maybe on other issues. The campaign focused on this, and now we can actually set them out there and carve them out as the radicals that they are, which is quite possibly, again, I don't know if this applies in those districts, and if so, to what extent, but to their own constituents, even those who voted for them, you demonstrate how radical they are. Because they likely didn't vote, or campaign rather, on, hey, I'm pro-Hamas, vote for me. Right. They didn't do that, but now that's come to the surface, and it could change some hearts and minds. I'm not going to say that it's going to sway people to vote for the other party, but I think that's why you call them out. And by the way, if it means that their constituents